Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brickless Simmer YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. And today we are on Chilliwack 4X episode 35. And last episode we got seeding all complete. And now we are ready to start rolling right away here. So, no time to dilly-dally, let's get in the 535 here. And we started seeding and also bought this V620 here with our, here, I'll go out in the tractor, with a new Borgo seeder as well, and air cart of course. So yeah, that thing worked like a dream. It's just as big as the roller, also goes 9 miles an hour, and has a heck of a lot bigger tank, or cart, than what I was used to before that with the old seeder, so that thing is awesome and will stay on the farm for a good little while now, which is perfect. So yeah, we made it to April 2nd as well, which is good, so get to do some rolling. Also in last episode, apparently, when I was seeding, there's strips there where, because all this to my right in here was all new field to me, it was all plowed up into just plowed texture instead of harvested. So that kind of got screwy with the seeder as well, so it made that streak instead of the harvested one, like the one that I'm right next to here. So it made a few streaks, which is whatever, is what it is. It's all going to be the same after I roll it all. It's going to go to that kind of texture, so it's going to work out good. But yeah, my plan is to now, I'm going to jump down to the new field here and knock this one out first with the roller. Try to hit every power line there is on the map on my way there, and hopefully there's not a train. Looks like we got lucky. So yeah, I'm going to unfold this thing and we're gonna jump right into a time lapse here, but I gotta drive in here a little bit because this drop gets bigger. Now it's small enough to make sense to jump in here. Line up my GPS line. Dang, this thing's huge. There it is. Something like that. Oh, really? The ground is wet. Well, let's fast forward some time then. Get rid of my map. I don't need that. Just go to 8 o'clock. Maybe that's better time. How about now? Alright, seems to not care now. Sweet. 14th gear looks like that's the winner. So, I'm gonna start the time lapse and hopefully everybody enjoys all the rolling here. Alright. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that time lapse. Only took about an hour and 20 minutes, which isn't too bad. Not too bad at all, which I'll take. So, now I'm going to jump to this field next, I'm thinking. So then I'll just take this, jump to here, loop this thing, and then I'll run all the way down and do the same thing, pitter patter, and then I'll end down here, or up there. Hopefully down here. I can just jump across and do the same thing and end up here in the yard. That will be the perfect plan. So yeah, I am going to start knocking that out. And then I will be back to fast forward some time. Very likely. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'll see you here in a little while. Okay, we have gotten rolling complete here. Look at that. No rolling is needed. Let's go. Besides a few little spots, but we don't need to talk about those. But yeah, it was, what time is it? Noon? I started at, no, 8. I wanted to start at 7, but the ground was too wet. So I started at 8. So only, what is that, 4 hours? Only 4 hours. That's kind of nuts. That is crazy. Oh well. 4 hours. Now we are 1 year, or yeah, I don't know, one rolling session closer to, I don't even know. Making some money. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Heck yeah. But not bad. This tractor has 43 hours on it almost. Which I have had it, let's see how many months I've had it. I'm gonna guess I've had this thing probably 7 years. Ooh, I was close. 7 years would be 84 months, so I was actually super close. What in the world? It's kind of crazy how close I was actually. But I guess if I looked up at year 12 and I figure I didn't. I've had it a long time, but not since day 1 either, so. Not too bad. Good old reliable 535. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, now it is time to fast forward time. It's time to fast forward time. There we go. That felt weird saying, but you know, is what it is. And I don't know what I'm looking at, but yeah, we're gonna have to fast forward into May here, because right now we're in April, of course. And yeah, then we'll get to spraying. So I'm going to fast forward to May, and then we'll jump into some spraying. Alright, we have made it to May. So you know what time it is. It's time to get the 1455 hooked up to the sprayer. I feel like I haven't done this in a while, but I guess it's only been a year. Obviously, let's do it once per year. Weird. Weird how that works. Let's put the pizza cutter tires on first. I'm gonna have to put some diesel in this thing as well. Now that it only gets ran on the sprayer and the gravity wagons for just feeding the chickens. It's the only thing this thing does now, which is perfectly fine. Go. So probably gonna go get diesel first here. Send it over here first. Not full speed. Full speed. Get the diesel tank and fill her up. It's gonna take like 2 seconds because this tank is small compared to everything else we got on the farm here. Okay, I have 2 non-all-wheel drive tractors. Is this front wheel assist? I don't think this one's front wheel assist. Maybe the 8910 is, but this is definitely not front wheel assist. Sprayer, jeez. Monster lines, that one. So, I'm going to start at the home field and probably get to this field as well. I'll spray them both. Only because these fields don't take that long. Sprayer. obviously. Just look how big the darn pass is. Pretty nuts. So, yeah, we're gonna start a time lapse and I'm gonna jump right into it. So, hopefully everybody enjoys the quick spraying time lapse. Start at 7. I have a feeling by the time I'm done completely spraying with all 3 fields, I'll be done by, for sure by 9, like no doubt by 9. I need to pick the right gear. B4 is probably the number. Probably the one. Ooh, and there's rain coming. Hold up. Got till 9 o'clock. So hopefully my prediction is right. At 9 o'clock I'm done. Hopefully I gotta beat the rain now. Son of a gun. Alright, well. Hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. See you when we are done spraying these 2 fields. Well, I have changed my mind. I decided we're just gonna do this field on the time lapse, because this took 40 minutes, so I thought I was gonna be in and out of this field in like 20. But not so lucky. But that's alright. So I'm gonna get some more herbicide that I got in my shed up here. And then I'm gonna knock out these other two fields. See if I missed any anywhere. That's rolling. Nope. Doesn't look like it. We got them all. Heck yeah. So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed that time lapse. And now I'm just gonna pitter patter on this field over here, and then we'll come back when I'm done spraying all of the fields. So yeah, we will see you then. Alright, we are back, and spraying is completed. I would say finally, but kinda. Didn't take too long. What did I start at? 7 o'clock, so 2.5 hours. That is not terrible. And I did have to run and get another pallet of, or another tote of herbicide. But other than that, it was pretty flawless. No problems whatsoever. But yeah, and I did beat the rain, apparently. Now it moved to 10, that's why. Which is good. I technically wouldn't have beat the rain, because I think when we started, we started at 7, and then I checked the weather, and instead it was supposed to start at 9, the rain. But looks like we beat it, so heck yeah, works out beautifully. So now I kind of want to talk about the next steps on the farm here. Not steps, but the next purchases I'm thinking of. That's how I should put that. And I'm thinking since this year we just bought, obviously, some more land. We bought 3 fields. This chunk, then these 136, 137. And then also we bought a 620 Steiger, wheeled, and a new cedar, new Borgo cedar, which is a great investment, very much will stick around a long time. But, and I've said that before, but we're gonna keep saying it until it's untrue, which will be never, until I have 1,000,000 acres, which won't be for a long time. But yeah, I think next step is gonna be for next year's seeding. I'm gonna try and buy this field 89 or plot 89 and 90. And that's what, 300, let's count that, 300, and then, so $630,000. And then also at the moment, I would also like to buy out 620 Steiger, because I do have it on lease right now. I'm just gonna park this thing. Yes, it's on lease, because I have lease to own mod, of course. That's 560. By the time seeding comes around, there'll be no new time on it. No more time on it, like, so depreciation on it. But every month I pay a certain amount, and that's paying towards it. So right now, 630 in fields, give or take a little, for another, what is that, 63 acres? 60, yeah, just about 63 acres. So 630 there, and then 560 here. But by the time May or April comes around, or not even, no, it'll be March. It's probably when I want to purchase the land at least. I might just buy the tractor outright right away once I start selling here in December. Yeah, because I gotta harvest. I'm like, why do I have no crops in here? Oof, I kind of got scared there for a second. So yeah, December and canola cheese. Yeah, December, November, and then I got eggs also in November. But yeah, so I'll be selling that. That's probably when I'll buy out the case Steiger, because that lease every month is kind of ridiculous, if I remember right. I think it's like 10 grand. But that's in how many months? And it's every day. So let's call it 10 grand a month. So 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is when we're gonna start selling stuff. 6 or 7. So that'll drop down to about, if it's at 560 right now, it should be about half a mil. So I need to make $1.1 million to afford these 2 fields and pay off the case Steiger for seeding next year, because I can pay off the Steiger right away once I sell stuff and hopefully have 630,000 left. Then also, farm sim, you can take out more money once you have more land as well. So it's kind of, because right now I only have, geez, not even a quarter mil. 2.4 million. It's gonna start maxing out here sooner than later for me taking money out. So maybe it won't go up. Wow, let's take a side note here. It just started raining. I literally beat it by 5 minutes. That's kind of nuts. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the purchases of what we're going to be doing with the money we make this year. So yeah, hopefully 63 more acres and then buying that case outright, the wheeled case Steiger outright, which I think would still be good. We're still getting more land, of course, because I like to buy land every year, obviously. Especially now that we're getting to be a pretty big operation here, so we typically can afford at least one chunk of land per year, or at least smaller piece of land. But the more we buy, the more we make every year, so the better it is. And then I'm not going to buy another chicken coop for probably a few more years. I already have 4. I might buy another one in a year or 2 again, though. But not this year. Not that they cost a lot to put up. They're like 48 grand before chickens, and then I usually buy only like 200 chickens, which is literally $200. It's actually kind of ridiculous how cheap chickens are. And then each coop makes me about 70, 80K a year, probably. Something around there, which is amazing. So they are a great investment for sure. Well, okay, they make that much money once they're fully stocked full of grown-up chickens, I should say. So after the first few years of them populating, and then we get to reap all the benefits of that. But yeah, that is the game plan for the upcoming year here. And yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed today's episode. We're ending it off with some rain, which is okay, but gotta do what you gotta do. So the weatherman doesn't stop for anybody. Yeah, hopefully everybody's looking forward to the next episode, which should be harvest. So I will see you then, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. And see you in the next one.